Hello and welcome everybody to yet another video on spec-driven development presented by your mentor Vivek. Today we are exploring the part 2 of Spec Kit. And before we start this, I would want to tell you to check out the description section. In the footer, you will find a GitHub link wherein you can go and download the WorkshopHub website and run it in your local. How you can install and run is given very clearly in the README file in the GitHub link which I have shared, irrespective of which operating system you have, Windows, Linux, Mac, the instructions are right there. So just hop into my GitHub repository, download the source code, and install it in your system. Because if you install WorkshopHub website into your system, it would be easier for you to follow so that you can visualize it by checking out the UI of the WorkshopHub. So it would make it easier to follow. Okay, so last video we installed Spec Kit. Today we make it earn its keep. New WorkshopHub feature, equipment reservation. Members book the pottery wheel or the camera kit for a time slot. No double booking ever. And only the person who reserved can cancel. One English sentence to working code. 4 commands. Let's go. Step 1, specify. Command 1, speckit.specify. I type what I want in plain English. Members reserve equipment for a time window. Overlapping reservations must be rejected. Only the creator can cancel, and staff can list reservations per equipment per day. The agent writes spec.md. What does spec.md have? User stories, acceptance criteria, edge cases, plus a quality checklist it grades itself against. And notice, no Laravel, no MySQL, no routes in this file. The spec is pure what? My job here is to review it like a senior. Time zones missing, maximum reservation length undefined. I fix the spec, not the code later. Now let's check the plan part. Okay, command 2, speckit.plan. And now the tech enters. I hand it our boring stack: Laravel, MySQL, server-rendered Blade, native JavaScript, plus one hard rule: overlap prevention runs inside a database transaction with row locks. Now, not just an if check in PHP. I'm fumbling a lot today. Anyway, outcomes plan.md, a data model, API contracts, even a research file records why each choice was made. Architecture decisions documented for free. Now let's check out the tasks. Okay, command 3, speckit.tasks. The plan explodes into an ordered checklist. Migration before model, model before controller, tests wired in, and every task points at exact file paths. And here's my rule. This is the cheapest moment to catch a mistake. Read the list end to end, then run speckit.analyze. It cross-checks spec, plans, and tasks for contradictions before a single line of code exists. Let's move into implement. Okay. Command 4, speckit.implement. And please don't fire it at all 30 tasks in one shot. Run it one task at a time. Keep Claude Code's plan mode on so the agent shows you its file by file plan before touching code. Review the diff, run the tests, move on. And when a task exposes a missing derail, stop. Fix spec.md first. Never patch it in code and call it done. Now, let's take a look at the change request. Fast forward a month. The studio wants recurring reservations. Every Tuesday, same VO. Old habit says dive into the controller. Spec Kit habit. Update spec.md first. Regenerate the plan and the tasks, then implement. The spec stays the single source of truth because it's the only door changes come through. So my verdict stays the honest one from the masterclass. For solo builds, my hybrid setup is faster. But when a team needs rigor, an audit trail from intent to running code, SpecKit earns its slot. The agent handles the typing, you handle the thinking. If this workflow felt new, the full SDD masterclass on this channel builds it from zero. Spec writing, constitutions, phases, all of it. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye, take good care of yourself, and sayonara.